Hello students, welcome back to the second video of lesson Dick Whittington and his cat. Okay, page number 8. Okay, now let's start reading. One day he called his household together. I am sending a ship to the African coast to trade. He said. Who said? Mr. Fitzwarren. Okay. Would you, any of you like to send something of yours on it? You can then share in the profits if the voyage is successful. Okay, if a sea journey is successful, we can share profits. Okay, one another. You can then everyone produced something except for Dick, who had nothing to offer. Have you nothing of your own, Dick? Asked Mr. Fitzwarren kindly, and Dick replied, only my cat. Then let your cat go on the ship, said Mr. Fitzwarren. His daughter Alice said, Dick loves his cat. Let me put something in for him. But her father said, no, it must be his, not something belonging to someone else. Okay, here her father asked Dick to send his cat on the ship, but her father finally refused to send that cat on the ship. So Dick pitched his cat and said goodbye to it sadly. Okay, pitched means you are bring back something. That what is that? The cat. Okay, finally he sent his cat on the ship. The captain of the ship was delighted. Okay, means he became very happy. For the cat was an excellent mouser, and so he had no trouble with the rats and mice on his voyage. Mouser means an animal that catches mice. Okay. After some months, the ship arrived at a place on the African coast, Barbary, where people called the Moors lived. The captain sent a message to the king to say he had fine goods for sale and he was invited to the palace to show them. Okay, our captain uh, uh, called the king, send a message that so we have good sale, fine goods for sale. So please invited us to show you. Okay, while he was talking to the king and queen, some dishes of food were brought in, but almost immediately rats and mice ran up and before the captain's eyes ate all the food. The captain was astonished and asked it this was what normally happened. Means here the captain shocked. Okay, why? All the rats and mice ate all the food which was food were brought in the inn. Okay, alas, yes, came the reply. The country is suffering from a plague of rats and mice and we cannot get rid of them. Okay, rid means relieve or free from the rats and mice. Plague means okay, an infectious disease spread by the rats that causes swelling on the body, a very high temperature and often results in death. Means it is a disease okay, coming okay, a thing that causes great trouble. Okay, it is a disease come from the rats. Okay, I think I may have the answer to my ship, said the captain, and he sent a message asking for Dick's cat to be brought to the palace. More food was laid out, and the rats and mice appeared as before. The cat immediately found killing at least a dozen of before they scattered. Everyone was delighted, and the king asked, what do you call this animal? Okay, here the captain sent a message to the Dick's cat. Okay, immediately brought that cat, and that cat okay, pounced at a time and killed at least a dozen of rats and mice. Okay, then everyone happy. Okay, then the king asked, what do you call this animal? Puss is the name. She answers too, said the captain. And when the queen called Puss, Puss, the cat went over her and purred. Okay, purr means here it is slow sound of a cat when it is feeling happy. Okay, a little the queen was a little alarmed at first, as she had seen how fiercely the cat had attacked the rats and mice, but the captain told her not to be anxious. Puss is very friendly with people, he said, and would soon rid your kingdom of rats and mice. Okay, now see here, page number 8, questions or margin questions here. First one is, why was the captain of the ship so overjoyed? Okay, the captain of the ship was overjoyed because the cat was an excellent mouser, and hence he had no trouble with rats and mice on his voyage. Okay, now second question, what happened when food was brought in at the place? In the place, the first time the food was brought in, rats and mice ran up and ate all the food. The second time the food was brought in, rats and mice ran up as before, but cat immediately pounced on them, killing at least a dozen before they can away. Okay. Now here last question. Why was the queen afraid of the cat? Okay. Why was the king afraid of the cat? The king was afraid of the cat because she had never seen how fiercely it had attacked the rats and the mice. Okay. Now let's start page number 9th. Okay. Here, second paragraph. I would give great wealth to own this animal, said the queen. Okay. So the captain began bargaining, and it was agreed that the king would buy the whole cargo from the Mr. Fitzwarren's ship to pay a fine price for it, and for the cat alone the king paid 10 times the sum again. Okay, here bargaining means here to ask cheaper. Okay, then finally the king asked the Mr. Captain to, I will pay the 10 times sum we have in our cargo. Okay. When the ship came back to the port of London, the captain showed Mr. Fitzwarren the gold and jewels he had brought from Barbary and told him the story of the cat. The merchant sent for Dick. From now on, Dick, he said, we should all call you Mr. Whittington, for you are a rich man. Okay. Why Mr. Whittington became a rich man means the king, the captain brought from the Barbary that gold and jewels that belongs to the only Mr. Whittington. So that's why the Mr. Fitzwarren said to the Whittington, now you are became a rich man. Mr. Fitzwarren then paid him all the money the captain had received for the cat. From this time, Dick worked with Mr. Fitzwarren and became a successful merchant himself. He married Mr. Fitzwarren's daughter Alice, and 3 times he was elected Lord Mayor of London. He was also in time knighted by the king. Knighted means here given a highly honored title. Richard, now he became a Sir Richard Whittington. He was not only famous but he was popular too, for he always helped the poor with his money, Sometimes when he was old, he would tell his grandchildren the story of his cat and how the bells of London had called him back when he was only a poor boy. Turn again, Whittington, though worthy citizen, Lord Mayor of London. Okay, now just have a look on the corner of the page. Questions are given. How much did the king pay for the cat? The king paid 10 times the sum for the cat because he had a fare paid for the whole cargo from Mr. Fitzwarren's ship. Okay. Now second question. What changes had the cat brought to Dick's life? Okay. So here Dick's life means Dick's married to the Fitzwarren's daughter Alice, and also he won the also he was also in time knighted. Okay, knighted means a highly honored three times in London. Okay, also became a three times of mayor of London. Now he became a rich merchant. Okay, also a co-partner of with Mr. Fitzwarren. Okay, now thank you all of you.